Welcome to Tech News Today, a podcast about keeping you informed and empowered by giving you the latest tech stories that impact your daily life. It's Friday, October 5th, and I'm Spike Spangle. Coming up in a bit, we'll tell you about a tricky new phishing scam that is even tricking experts. Plus, there's an app that will easily turn your iPhone into a body cam. And you won't believe just how much bandwidth Netflix takes up worldwide. All that and more in Tech News Today from Commando.com. We start with a new, clever phishing scam that is even tricking the experts. There are tons of robocall scams happening all the time. Some of them are laughably obvious scams that are easy to spot, but this one is different. Here's what's happening. Crooks are spoofing the 800 number that's found on the back of credit cards and calling unsuspecting customers. They claim to be representatives from the bank's fraud department and say that your card has fraudulent charges and needs to be replaced. Then they ask you to verify your card number to make sure that it's you. Then, they want you to choose a new PIN code for the card that they're setting you up with. But wait, there's more. The crook also asks for your old PIN code as a security measure to verify your identity. Now think about it. If you follow through with all of these requests, you've handed over your card number and PIN code. The criminal can now duplicate your card and steal everything in your account. All the while, you think you're just speaking with a helpful bank representative when in fact you're handing over the keys to your account. For more details about this story, go to Commando.com and search for our Happening Now story titled New Clever Bank Phishing Scam is Spreading. You'll find more examples of what's happening and steps that you can take to avoid falling victim. It could save you some serious trouble and some serious coin. Have you noticed police all over the country are wearing body cameras these days? It's a way for officers to document interactions with suspects that will eliminate the he said, she said scenarios. But what if you want a recording of your own? Well, don't worry, there's an app for that. It's called Shortcuts and can be found in Apple's App Store. It helps you create shortcuts to tasks that have multiple steps, like sharing a song you're listening to or saving photos to Instagram. But someone has developed a more serious shortcut for the app. It's called Police, and it records interactions with police right on your phone. After setting up the shortcut, with a trusted contact and a few other steps, just say something like, "Hey Siri, I'm getting pulled over." That will open the app and kickstart the shortcut. First, it pauses any music you might be playing on your phone, then it turns down the iPhone's brightness and puts it in Do Not Disturb mode. Next, it automatically sends a text to the person you set up as your contact that says, "I'm being pulled over," and gives them your exact GPS location. Finally, it starts recording video with your gadget front-facing camera. It'll even text or email the video to a predetermined contact or save it to Dropbox for you. Obviously, you can use the shortcut for other situations too. Let's say you are in danger. You could quickly trigger your device to record whatever is happening. And right now, a quick thank you to our friends who will help make this podcast possible. How much time do you spend watching Netflix? If the answer is too much, well, you're not alone. A recent study by bandwidth management company Sandvine looked at what accounts for all the internet traffic in the world. Not surprisingly, video streaming tops the list. And it's not even close. It accounts for 58% of the total volume of downstream traffic on the internet worldwide. Coming in second is web browsing at 17%, followed by gaming and social media. But in the category of video streaming, Netflix is the world's most data hungry. The popular streaming service consumes 15% of global net traffic. There's a lot of Netflix and chill going on. The amount of bandwidth taken up by video streaming is expected to increase to new heights soon. That's because more high-definition content is available and people are turning to 4K technology. Internet service providers will have to figure out a way to handle all the extra bandwidth use, or people could see a disruption with their internet. What in the world will we do then? Did you know that there's an app for everything? Even Kim Commando. If you want to get the latest updates and breaking news straight to your phone, download the Kim Commando app in any one of your app stores today. Here's something all Android fans are just going to love. Google has been working on ways for people to control Android gadgets with their voice for quite a while now. An app has been in beta testing for 2 years, but it's now being released globally. It's called Voice Access and lets you control your device with spoken commands. As of now, the app lets you use voice commands in 3 categories. The first is basics and navigation from any screen. For example, go back to see the previous page or go home to return to the home screen. Then there's the gestures category to interact with elements on the current screen, like click next or scroll up. Finally, there's text editing and dictation. Say things like type hello or call Uncle Spike to write things with your voice instead of your hands. It's pretty cool. Once you've activated the app, you'll see numbers next to everything on your screen that you can interact with. You can issue a command just by saying what the number of the item is. You can even adjust settings on your device with your voice. Just say turn on or turn off Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, and bam, it's done. Other cool commands let you adjust the phone's volume and open up or close an app. It's available right now in the Google Play Store if you want to check it out. Can you believe it's October already? I hope you're getting your Halloween costume ready. You know what that means though, holidays are also right around the corner, so it's probably time to start thinking about buying gifts for everyone on your shopping list. You even might want to pick something up for yourself to make up for the inevitable clunker of a gift you're sure to receive in the office pool. But if you want to get the best deals, you need a plan. October isn't a great month to buy everything on the list. For example, it's not a great time to buy electronics, TVs, or laptops. You've already missed out on the back to school and Labor Day sales, so it's better to wait a little while. Typically, you'll find better prices on electronics during the massive Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales. But you need to be on your game for those. Doorbusters fly off the shelves uber fast. Black Friday is also a great time to buy appliances. If you need a new fridge, there's a good chance they'll be marked down to 40%. If jewelry is on the list, wait until the beginning of December to pick it up. Holidays are special for loved ones, so most retailers will discount jewelry when they get closer. Now this is a big ticket item, but if you're looking to buy a new vehicle, now might actually be the time. Dealerships have been trying to get rid of last year's inventory for a couple of months now, so 2018 models are ripe for the picking. That shiny new car would be a great way to deliver all of those gifts when it's time to hand them out. Happy shopping. There's another disturbing report about online bullying. It's 2018, and with everything that we know by now, you'd think this problem would have gone away, but it hasn't. A new poll from the Associated Press, along with MTV, shows that teens and young adults say cyberbullying is still a very serious problem for people their age. Nearly 75% of 15 to 25-year-olds said that online bullying and abuse is a serious problem for them and their peers. 7% of those surveyed said they've already been a victim of cyberbullying. Not only that, but about half of them, along with their parents, believe social media has a mostly negative effect on the younger generation and plays a role in cyberbullying. That's why companies like Facebook and Twitter have been tweaking policies for years, trying to cut back on bullying that happens on their platforms. Unfortunately, it's had limited success to this point. Obviously, if 3/4 of teens think online bullying is still a problem, it is. Sites need to do a better job at policing these type of things. Here's a terrifying story in the world of espionage. A new report from Bloomberg Businessweek claims that China has developed a massive spying operation. It involves hardware backdoors into server components. They allegedly use microchips that were placed on motherboards that go into popular servers that would help Chinese spies access sensitive information. The report says that at least 30 U.S. companies could have been victimized by the attack, including Amazon and Apple. The potentially impacted companies have all denied the allegation, saying they found nothing to support the report. If true, the hardware hack would give the spies access to U.S. companies and the government with little risk of being detected. Bloomberg also said that it's still going on and nothing has been done to stop it as of yet. This is still a developing story that we'll keep an eye on and keep you posted. By the way, once you're done listening to our podcast, do us a favor and give us a good rating on wherever you're listening to us. Write a few nice words so others can find our podcast more easily. We'd really appreciate it. Finally, for today's Commando Kicker. Venus may seem like a logical choice for space exploration. It's generally closer to Earth than Mars and wouldn't be too long of a trip. But that's not the problem. Venus has a pretty harsh atmosphere, and most probes that are sent onto the planet are destroyed within minutes. That's because it's the hottest planet in the solar system, and it's covered in volcanoes. But that hasn't stopped some scientists from trying to find ways to explore the planet. If they could just see how it changes from day to night, that would be a huge accomplishment. Well, for more fun and interesting facts, go to Commando.com and search for Commando Kicker. Well, that's our tech news today from Commando.com. Right now, a quick thank you to our partners who help make this podcast possible.